Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to Cap Social Network, also known as Capri Social Network. So, gentlemen or fellas, how many times has it been where you would just be walking past a female, call yourself being friendly by acknowledging her presence by saying either hi, how you doing, or hello, just being courteous, only for that female to give you a scowl, to give you a mean look, and just keep on walking like you didn't say anything to her. And a sister at that, a black woman, to all my brothers that follow my channel. And one reason why is because the black woman's, the modern day black American females' sense of both arrogance and entitlement will not allow her to change her ways. Also, most of today's black American women, as in modern day black women, are so egotistical to the extent where they can have a job as a patient care technician, making just $15 an hour, working at a hospital. You could be, on the other hand, a doctor making over $200,000 a year, and a black guy that's a doctor, only for her to still look at you as beneath her. Even if you may call yourself by being courteous to her while walking through the hospital, it may come a case where as you may be walking past her in the hospital the two of you work in or at, one day, look her right in the eye with a smile, greet her, only for her to not say anything back. She may look at you, true enough, after holding her phone, scrolling through her phone, because just about everybody is doing it. Everywhere you go, their attention is right on their cell phones instead of making eye-to-eye contact with most people. Anyway, she may take one slight glance at you, only to put her attention right back on her phone. And once again, you could be a guy that's a professional that graduated college and graduated from a pretty elite college at that, only for her to still treat you like crap, like you're at the bottom of her shoe. Once again, this is the main example of why most average, or you could also say from average to below average modern day black women's, let me rephrase that, pride and ego will not allow them to change their ways. What I mean by that, change their cocky and their nasty attitudes, because they are quite a bit on with nasty attitudes. To all my brothers that may and who could relate to times when you will be walking behind one on your way to head inside a building, whether it may be either a courthouse, or if not a courthouse, usually a gas station, grocery store, retail store. I could go on and on, showing how many times have you tried all you could to show the gentlemanly or gentleman side of you while walking in the same building in front of a sister, being courteous enough to open the door for her and let her go inside the building first, only for her not to say anything back to you, only for her to, in some cases, some may thank you, but they may say it in a mean-spirited tone of voice, use a mean-spirited, dry tone of voice. And this is another prime example of how the modern-day black American woman's both pride and ego will not allow her to change her ways. And for all my socially awkward brothers, all my quiet, introverted brothers who may work a job and you may happen to like that one sister that seems to catch your eye that's just fine as hell, only for her to not even acknowledge your presence all the time. Even when you try to talk to her, she may say one-word responses, give you one-word responses, but anytime it comes to dealing with guys that may be either a nuck or pookie, she goes out of her way to talk to them throughout the whole time, pretty much while being on the job. In most cases, if that same guy that's either a nuck or Pookie or Ray Ray may happen to ask her out on a date, she will waste no hesitation at all accepting his advances, accepting to go out on a date with him, even if both you and that nookie, well, excuse me, folks, that Nook, Pookie or Ray Ray may happen to make less money. You may happen to make only $11 an hour. You may happen to make $25 an hour. She will still choose him most of the time over you. And even if she happens to make the same amount that you do, literally, she will still choose him who makes less than herself over you. And this is another prime example of how the modern day Black American female's pride and arrogance will not allow her to change, has her also settled in her ways or stuck in her ways, as some of the older people, elderly people may put it. And also won't allow her to change her bad attitude, won't allow her to accept a man that may work a regular 9-to-5 job. And in some cases, even the man may be a successful brother, as far as having a career making around $200,000, and in some rare instances, more than $200,000, over $200,000 as a result of his college education, or sometimes either because of him being having a military background or being in a fraternity. She will still look at him as beneath her due to the modern day Black American female's pride and arrogance. Once again, that will not allow her to change her ways. Anyway, this is all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. And excuse me for stumbling over my words, because I've gotten into the rhythm of posting content after not doing it in a few more days due to personal reasons. Once again, make sure you first and foremost like the video, you comment on it, you share it. Last but not least, you subscribe to the channel. For all my new followers, brand new followers, make sure you like, you comment, you share the video. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. And when you do choose to subscribe to the channel, to all my newbies, aka brand new followers, make sure you choose to get notified of all my upcoming videos and content. Until next time, and without further ado, you guys have a good one and be safe.